Hi and welcome back on this channel. My name is Clément and I'm a content creator usually based in France. I haven't done a video like this since last year where I was telling you about my US road trip I did in 2019, but I'm finally after 2 years traveling again, and I decided that it was time to do more of that talking content. I am currently staying in Bangkok, Thailand, as you cannot see, but yeah, it's there and it's here. But this won't be the theme of today's video. I spent the past 2 months exploring the Indian Ocean from the Réunion Island to Mauritius, and with a little bit of Seychelles too. It was amazing to start traveling again, but also to be able to explore those places which have a lot of different things to offer. I'm going to make separate videos for each of these islands, and I'm going to try to give you as much information as possible on what to do there. So let's go! Oh, hi! Today's video is gonna be focusing on the Réunion Island as it was the easiest to start with, because it's a French department and regarding COVID formalities and stuff. Yeah, though COVID is impacting less and less tourism, it is still more or less here, and depending on where you're going, this means more or less formalities and documents to bring with you. So I flew directly from Paris to Saint-Denis in the Réunion Island, which I paid with miles only, like almost maybe 90% of miles, using American Express. And I really recommend getting one sort of miles rewarding credit card and start paying your daily expenses with it. It can take a while to get enough miles to pay your flight with, but if you're not planning on traveling soon, then you're gonna find it really useful when that day comes. I stayed in the Réunion Island for a little bit more than 2 weeks. This gave me plenty of time to explore a lot of different places. When I first had the idea of the Réunion Island, I was thinking like what everyone else thinks when it comes to islands, which is like white sand beaches, crystal clear turquoise water, coconut trees. But one thing is for sure, if you're only interested in chilling at the beach, when you come to the Réunion Island, then you're going to miss a lot of things that you get from exploring and visiting this island. Make sure to rent a car for your trip, as it is more than needed if you want to explore it properly. You can use a website like rental cars, which have a lot of like discounts from time to time. So yeah. One last thing to mention is that I went to the Réunion Island in January, which is not really the best time weather-wise to visit it. So yeah, one thing you have to know about the Réunion Island, especially during the summer like it is right now, is that the weather is changing pretty fast, pretty quick. Because for example, you can decide to wake up early in the morning around 5 like I did, to leave at 6, and yeah, you see, oh yeah, the sun is rising and the clouds are like going away, and you decide to come to a forest in the middle of the island, and no, it rains. Look. Free shower, yay! There will be 3 parts on this video. I'm gonna start with talking about the volcano, le Piton de la Fournaise, and then I'm gonna talk about waterfalls, because there are a lot of waterfalls to go to, and finally beaches, because it's still an island and it still has beautiful beaches. So let's go! As a major touristic attraction in the Réunion Island, le Piton de la Fournaise is one of the most active volcanoes in the world. One of the most recent eruptions that is still remembered on the island is the one from 1977, where the lava went down to the ocean, from the volcano, ocean, lava. But then it stopped right in front of a church, which now is named after that eruption, I guess, and it is named Notre-Dame des Laves, which literally translates to Our Lady of the Lava. This is the lavas. But there's often smaller eruptions that occurs pretty regularly, and I was lucky enough to be there when the last one happened. I definitely remember it for like a long time. As mentioned, the weather wasn't that good when I was there, so I tried multiple times to get as close as possible and hike to see the eruption, because I wanted to see it. But yes, 3 or 4 times, but at the end I managed to hike there. There's a lot of different hikes to do there when the volcano is sleeping. And I think the most touristic one is the one from Le Pas de Bellecombe. There you have to drive like at the end of the volcano road, park your car there, and then you have an access to l'enclos, which is like the volcano gates, kind of. But when the volcano is erupting, those gates are closed, obviously. and you're not supposed to go inside. So I went for another hike. I was told that the best time to go is like at night or like right before sunrise, but COVID times. Yeah, there was, and I'm not sure this still is, a curfew at 9 p.m. that would have meant camping on site, and I was way underequipped to do that, so no. So I had to go during dead times, and when I finally decided to go...
Oh, hi, it's me again. Yeah, it's not raining today, so I decided to wake up at 4 this morning, to leave at 5 my place, to arrive at 6 o'clock at the parking lot, put my car, and decided to walk. So I've been walking for like, I don't know, it's 8h16, so it's been like 2 hours and 15 minutes. I don't know if you can see it behind me, but can you see it now? Yay, I made it! I'm here. Là. Tac.
And back and forth, it took me around 4 hours, I think, counting the breaks, and it's about 13 kilometers, I think. So not too bad, but for me it was good. Make sure to bring a lot of water, and don't forget that cute sleeveless fleece jacket. I don't know how you call it, but you know, it's very puffy and keeps you warm, because yeah, it can be very cold out there. So yeah, I had the chance to witness my first eruption, and though it wasn't a big one, like, it was still amazing. Now let's talk waterfalls, because if you like them, you're gonna love hiking and exploring the island. I think there's like 100 of them, though I only saw 4, it was still beautiful. I'll start with the easiest and I think the most accessible one, which is Anse des Cascades, located in the southeast of the island in Saint-Rose, so right after Notre-Dame-des-Laves, which I mentioned like 5 seconds ago, and right before
Route des Laves, which brings us to where the lava meets the ocean.
Which I also really recommend you drive there. So Anse des Cascades is a free, some sort of natural park, very touristic and apparently appreciated for picnics. I went there early in the morning to avoid the crowd, and I stayed there a little bit to drone around the place, and it was very beautiful. The next one is Cascade Langevin, which is located in the south of the island in Saint-Joseph, and it is located at the top of a river, so you just have to follow the river and then bam. So I drove there, but by the time I arrived at the top, at the end of the road, it started to rain. So the river area is like a very nice place to chill and maybe, I don't know, picnic by the water. So yeah, go there, it's nice. Next one is Cascade Niagara, or Niagara Falls, which you may have heard, but from another country, there or there, I'm not sure. I'm here, so it's there. Yeah, Canada is there. Whatever. But so yeah, I wanted to go there, but
it's me again. Funny story, fun fact about the Réunion Island when it's the summer season and it's like raining a lot, and you want to see a waterfall. So you drive to the waterfall and then boom, you can't go. So you can decide to walk, but then...
I guess I could have walked on water, but no, I just flew my drone from the spot I was to the actual waterfall. But it was amazing seeing it from like above. And finally, the last one is located in Saint-Gilles, which is on the west coast of the island. Officially, the access is closed since 2000, I think, but still one of the most visited places of the island. You just have to park your car right next to the access, then you have to like go around a coffee shop, and you will see like a big gate which says forbidden access, or access interdit. But when I was there, the gate was open, so I just went. Which doesn't mean it's not forbidden, but everyone does it, so I wanted to see it. I was excited. There's 3 bassins. I don't know how to say it in English. Like, there's the waterfall and then the water. There's 3 of them. I only went for 1.
I think I found a way. I come from here, and I'm going there. Yay! I made it.
It was an easy walk, but I would not recommend going there when it rained the day before, because it can be very slippery. Now let's talk about beaches and not beaches, because it's still really hard to say, like the difference. Whatever. As mentioned, when traveling to the Réunion Island, most people don't come for the beaches, but
beach.
I still have no idea if the pronunciation is fine or not, but okay. But the island still has beautiful ones to see, and though you cannot swim in most of them because of sharks, you can still enjoy the view and chill on the sand or whatever, sunbathing, whatever. I spent the last 5 days in Saint-Gilles, which is, like I said, on the west coast of the island, and I think it's like the most touristic place when it comes to beaches. And I was lucky since the weather ended up being way sunnier than it was at the beginning. To name a few, I would say maybe Boucan is the most touristy, I think, but they've made like this ocean supervised pool where you can swim, so it's good. Then you can go to La Saline-les-Bains or Hermitage, which both I think are good for snorkeling because there's like a coral reef, so it's like not very deep. Not very deep, yes. I went there early in the morning and watching the sun rising over was very beautiful. Yes. And finally, the one I'd recommend is La Plage de Roche Noire, which translates to Black Rock Beach. It was very close to my Airbnb, so it was like easy to go. And there's also like a safe for swim area, so it's very like cool to swim. It's also very touristy, I think, but very appreciated by family. I'm not sure how long the video is gonna be, but yeah, I literally spent like the 14 first days exploring as much as possible. And I'm not gonna review all the places because then it would have been like a 3 hours video, I think. But I'm sure you can find like very nice YouTube video out there, so yeah. You can also check the last video I posted on my channel like 2 weeks ago, which can give you an idea on what to expect to see on this island. So I'm gonna put the link here and in the description box down below. Obviously I haven't even scratched the surface when it comes to exploring this island, but it is called the Intense Island for a reason. To name a few, I recommend going to one of the 3 circus that the island is known for. Also going to Grande Anse Beach, which would be Enough is enough to go to Grande Anse, which is a nice beach where you cannot swim though, but because of sharks, I guess. Make sure you go when the sun is shining, because I was there and it was raining and cloudy, so not that good, but yeah, still go there. And finally, I would say wake up early one morning to go and see the sun rising over the meadow, which is like a nice and beautiful point of view on the Mafat Circus. Overall, the Reunion Island has like endless possibilities or options for everyone, and I'll definitely go back there one day, but maybe in different times when it's not raining as much, so probably during what they call winter, which is like 20 degrees, because it is less rainy and more sunny, so it's good. Okay, this is the end of that video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure to press the like button, subscribe, and if you want to check my Instagram or TikTok, you can. This is where I post most of the photos and videos I do make. Alright. And I will see you in the next. Allez, see ya!